Alison, and welcome to our national adventure. Today we're going on a road trip up to Kentucky from Georgia. We're making a little pit stop. My daughter has a competition in Louisville, and we're driving up from Georgia all the way to Kentucky. We're making a little pit stop at Corbin, Kentucky. It's going to be our lunch break pit stop, but I thought it would be pretty awesome to see where KFC was founded. So we're going to make a pit stop at Colonel Sanders Museum and have a bite at KFC. We have arrived in Corbin, Kentucky, home of the KFC. Ready to go have some KFC?
Yep.
We're actually the first and we're the only ones here because we arrived at 10 a.m. right out the gate. They actually open at 10 a.m. They're open 10 to 10 and we're here first thing. And we're super excited to see all the incredible things that KFC has to offer. Before the red and white striped empire came into the fast food chicken fried scene, there was a man named Harlan Sanders who had job experience in both the industrial and farming industries. But once he found a taste for food, the entrepreneur established an eatery known as Sanders Cafe in Corbin, Kentucky. That's where we are today. And the fried chicken served here at Sanderson's first location was pressure fried and seasoned with a variety of spices and seasonings. Sanders and his chicken became so popular that he was given the title of Honorary Kentucky Colonel, not for military service, but for his service and hospitality in the Kentucky community. KFC was not built overnight. In fact, it wasn't until until Harlan even bought this roadside motel in Corbin, Kentucky. In addition to running his motel, he also ran his service stations and wanted to serve his delicious fried chicken to interstate travelers, eventually perfecting the pressure cooker method and his secret recipe of 11 herbs and spices. This location was originally like a hotel. The Sanders Cafe and Museum was renovated and reopened to the fall of 1990 as a museum. A modern KFC kitchen was also built adjacent to the cafe on some of the former motel land, and two structures attached by entrance lobby that contain many of the smaller museum displays. The model motel room was restored to its original state as part of the renovation, and modern restrooms added back to the original structure. Kind of weird to be recording a bathroom in a restaurant, but we are in the model of the hotel room with the bathroom. The tour also takes you into the kitchen of Colonel Sanders. It also takes you into the dining room, which is sort of like the heart and soul. They've got all the different spices lining the wall, as well as pictures of Colonel Sanders. They have the 11 secret spices. Of course, they don't tell you which ones they are, but they do have the original recipe, as well as the packaging from 1960, and then the packaging for today for that secret spice. They also have a vault sort of letting you know that it's secret and off limits, and they're keeping it under wraps. But of course, it's just a beautiful vault that's been happening since 1940. They have the original pressure cooker and the original refrigerator doors, a lot of original items that they placed into this refurbished and redone kitchen. So it's really neat to see the history behind. They've got a lot of details. This is neat. They have it all set up for the original kitchen. You can walk through and see the spices, and then you can go in and order some. One of the things that's so impressive here is just all the artifacts and all of the really cool knickknacks from all the years. They've got all the collectibles and memorabilia surrounding all the walls from all the years, and that's really cool, stepping back in time and being able to see that. All the collections are pretty neat. One thing I found was really cool was actually seeing a barrel used by Colonel Sanders for shipping part of his secret KFC recipe from a batch of suppliers to the restaurants. He actually was so sneaky that he'd have 2 different suppliers ship this secret sauce. So it wasn't even the full secret sauce. He split the recipe and gave it to 2 different places, so that if you were making the KFC recipe, you would have to have the secret sauce shipped in from 2 different places. I suppose that's one way of making sure that your secret recipe continues to be secret for years and years and years to come.
So when KFCs became franchises, the Neal family took over this location, and they've done renovations to make it as incredible as it is and incorporate the museum. We're gonna go grab some chicken and taste KFC at the original Homeland KFC. Chicken is crisp, it's cooked so good. So, is it finger looking good? Yeah! We had a really good time stopping in, seeing the whole museum, and having some great chicken. Thanks so much for joining.
I appreciate about KFC is that they're fast. They have a 7-minute policy that they will cook your chicken within 7 minutes, which is fantastic for us because we've got to get back onto the road. We've got a theater competition to go to.